Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back to Crystal Vision 1111. This is a general love reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading today may apply to everyone watching. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and for your situation, and release the rest to the universe. So let's see what messages the universe has for the collective today. What do we need to know? What is going on here? What messages does the universe want to reveal? What do we need to know? What is happening here, please? I feel bad for everything I put you through. Well, your person is definitely waking up to this fact that they are taking accountability and responsibility for the things that they did in this relationship with you that were so hurtful to you. They are acknowledging here how they hurt you, what they did, how they acted, the words they said, and everything else that created this damage in this relationship. But not only the damage to the connection, but also for how it hurt you. They're acknowledging here that they put you through a lot of stuff. Chaos, drama, trauma, acting out, perhaps even gaslighting you, making you take the blame for things that were their fault, creating arguments through self-sabotaging behavior, and then saying perhaps that you created the argument when you know you didn't. And there were probably times even when you felt like you were going crazy with some of the things this person was putting you through. But they are acknowledging here that they do feel bad for that. They have regret, they have remorse for it, and they are saying here that they are taking the ownership of that. They're being accountable and responsible. And this tells us your person is growing up. They're becoming more emotionally stable and mature, which is what you need in order to have a strong, healthy relationship with this person. Let's see what else the universe wants us to know for this reading today, please. What do we need to know? My mental health has suffered without you in my life. Well, your person is probably feeling all of their own anguish, all of their agony, all of their despair, weighing down very heavily on them for creating the problems that they've created between you. And it's making them sad. It's making them melancholy. They're reflecting upon all of the things, all of their words, actions, and behaviors that were low vibration and not in the best and highest good for this relationship or you or even themselves. And it is causing them to have tears. They're crying. This person is crying over what they've done to you. That is the energy of what they're showing here at the moment. And yes, they are suffering without you in their life. But honestly, well, I'm just going to say it. They need to suffer. Because through their suffering, they will be able to rise up and out of this dark space and start making their way back to you. They need to feel all of this. Their tears, their own frustration, their agony, their regret, remorse, guilt, for all of the things that they did that created these problems. But they are acknowledging here that they are suffering without you in their life because they miss you. They long for you. They are thinking about you all the time. So if all of a sudden you're feeling this heaviness for yourselves, if your heart all of a sudden feels heavy and you know that it's not you, although yes, of course, you do have your own sense of emotional upset because of the situation, the current dynamic with your person, but you can feel when it's coming from them because it will come out of nowhere from them, and it will feel like this deep longing, like this deep yearning, because this person is dwelling on you. And when we dwell on someone, it's like we think about them constantly. We think about all the things that we did, all the things that we should have done differently, kicking ourselves and feeling the heavy weight of all of that. But through it all, through all of this suffering that your person is going through, they are able to acknowledge here that, yes, they're accountable and responsible for creating this problem themselves. And that is exactly, truly what they need to do. What other messages does the universe want to reveal for this reading today, please? What messages does the collective need to hear? Some people were against us, and you may be in a situation with your person where there were people in their life that didn't want to see them be happy in this relationship with you. Now, please only take this, what I'm about to say, if you know it resonates absolutely with your situation. This could be friends, it could be family members, and it could be other people in their life who are against you and your person being together. Now, of course, that could be an ex, a toxic or dysfunctional ex, and it could even be a karmic who don't want you and your person to be happy. But this as well is causing your person to suffer emotionally, also suffer mentally. It's what's causing them to cry even more, because through their weakness and their immaturity, they have allowed whoever these people are, whether they're friends, family members, or exes, or even a third-party karmic situation that your person might be trying to free themselves from right now. They are acknowledging here that they shouldn't have allowed these people to interfere in this relationship. And because they're suffering at the moment, it's waking them up to the fact that they need to get up and get this stuff sorted out so they can start finding their way back to you. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What does the collective need to know? I have been trying to suppress the pain of not having you around. Okay, guys, your person is going through it. We'll just leave it at that, because that is the energy of this reading. And they are having a hard time without you in their life. But again, we have said this before, pain is a powerful teacher. And many times we have to feel that pain, because that's what awakens us to the fact that we need to heal and that we need to release things that have been holding us back. And this is what is happening for your person right now. They are acknowledging that not having you in their life is something that is very difficult. And as we've mentioned, yes, pain is a powerful teacher, and it can wake us up to the fact that, well, we need to wake up. And this awakening is happening for your person because they don't like how their life feels right now, and they know that they need to do something about it. They know that it's not going to fix itself. They know that there's no magic wand that's going to be waved to make everything better. They know that they're going to have to dig themselves up and out of this space that they are in and start creating the changes in their life that they need in order to make their way back to you. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What messages does the universe want us to hear? I'm obsessed with thoughts and memories of you. We talked about that a little while ago. They're dwelling on all of this, thinking about things, reliving your memories, replaying your conversations, replaying your romantic moments, all of the wonderful passion that you shared with each other, all of the dates that you went on, all the adventures you have, all of the fun that the two of you had together. And they find that they are longing for that as well. This is why they are dwelling and obsessing about you. They also are acknowledging here that they know they need to find their way back to you and start rebuilding this relationship. It's not going to happen by itself, and they are acknowledging here that they need to do something about it. Because it's the only way that this person's going to feel better about themselves, better about their life, in regaining this relationship with you, apologizing to you, setting the record straight, and allowing them to rebuild this relationship. They want to show you that they are working through what they need to work through to be this partner you need them to be, who can show up for you and apologize for all of this stuff, and take accountability and responsibility for their actions, for their words, and all of the other low vibration behaviors that created this disconnect between the two of you. They want to come clean with all of it because they are seeing, feeling, and experiencing the agony and the misery of not having you in their life. And This person is crying. There's a lot of tears here for your person because they are seeing how they created these problems that really didn't need to be there because they hadn't healed these things from the past that were holding them back. But they're also acknowledging here that they need to do something about it, and the time for doing that is coming upon us here. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What messages does the universe want to reveal? What do we need to hear today, please? I am sorry I acted childish. Our love deserves better than I gave. Well, yes, they are acknowledging here that, yep, they were immature. And we talked about that in the very beginning and throughout this reading already. But they are seeing that they were childish and immature. They are seeing that they created a lot of problems here between you. And that is what they need to see. But again, pain is a powerful teacher. This agony, this suffering, this crying that this person is going through is definitely waking them up. And that is what needs to happen. And just because we're sitting here saying that your person is going through this right now, it doesn't indicate that you need to reach out and talk to them or text them and tell them that you're there for them if they ever need anything. This is about them having to work through all of this stuff right now by themselves. They need to go through this. This is part of their journey, and it's part of this process. Now, what you can do is say a prayer for them. You can hold them in the light. You can send them love from your heart just by saying their name and saying, their name, I send you love. And that person will receive that and they will pick that up, and that can actually help them as well. But your person is really in the heavy feels of this right now, guys. They're going through a lot of stuff right here in this reading, and they are having to battle their way up and out of this darkness that they've created in their life. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What messages does the universe want us to hear? What do we need to know? What is going on here, please? I'm sorry for sending you mixed signals. Well, yes. Mixed signals and mixed messages. Oy, they're so confusing. You guys, I mean, you don't know whether you're coming or going when you're getting mixed signals from your person. Whether they love you, whether they don't like you, whether they're just in it for the moment. And your person is acknowledging that here. Mixed signals and mixed messages can create damage in a relationship as well. Basically, what your person is saying here, pretty much, is everything that they have done in this connection with you has created damage. It's hurt the relationship. It's definitely hurt you. And that's what they're acknowledging here, that they feel this regret and remorse for everything they put you through. But it's also hurt them, and they are feeling that at the moment. But again, they need to feel it. They have to feel it to heal it. And that will help them deal with it, right? So when your person returns, though, there'll be no mixed signals or mixed messages. They will be all in with you, and you will see from them through their words and their actions that are in alignment, that these mixed signals and mixed messages that you have gotten from your person in the past will stay in the past, because your person regrets these mixed signals and mixed messages, and they know that that was sending you a confusing story. But when words and actions aren't in alignment, of course, it makes us confused. Someone may do all of the wonderful things for us, sweet romantic gestures. They may take us out to nice dinners. They may bring us home little gifts. They may do things for us around the house, but then they never tell us how they feel about us, or they react out of anger, or they say harsh and hurtful words to us. That's a mixed signal, because we don't know what the hell's going on. As you rebuild this relationship with this person, there will be no more mixed signals. So let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What messages does the universe want to reveal? What does the collective need to know? What is happening here? Justice. Not surprised that this comes out. Justice is all about being fair. And your person acknowledging, yes, they weren't very fair with you. They didn't treat you fairly, and they will do better. Justice is about equal give and take. It is about balance being restored to this relationship. But this is the sword of truth that the Justice card has. Well, it's kind of like part of her dress, which is really cool there. You guys can see that. The sword of truth. Your person is seeing the truth. They have awakened to the reality of everything here. So this pain and suffering that this person is going through is their wake-up call. And they are waking up to all of it. And that's, again, what needs to happen here. But Justice also tells us that the story with you and your person isn't finished. But we are coming to the end of this very difficult story, or chapter rather, that you are currently engaged in with your person. And we will be moving on to a better chapter as the two of you continue your journey together. Justice is ruled by Libra, so if you or your person have your sun, moon, or rising signs in Libra, this can be a place of validation that there is a message in this reading for you. You do not have to be Libra for this reading to work for you or to resonate with you at all, because these readings are for all signs and it is a collective reading. We just call out the signs that belong to the cards because many of our viewers have asked us to, so that is why we associate the astrology signs with the cards that come out. But your person will be much more giving to you. No more mixed signals or mixed messages. You will know exactly how this person feels about you because they will show you and they will tell you. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What messages does the universe want to reveal to the collective, please? What do we need to know? The Lovers. Well, the Lovers is much more about peace, balance, and harmony being restored to this relationship with your person. The Lovers also tells us that there is divine guidance around this connection with your person as they work through these things that they need to work through to make them the partner who you can depend on, who you can trust, and who you can rely on. The Lovers is a card of reunion. So there is reconciliation coming with your person. The Lovers is ruled by Gemini. So if you or your person have your sun, moon, or rising signs in Gemini, this can also be a place of validation. You don't have to be Gemini for this reading to work. But Gemini means the twins. So this can be a twin flame connection that you share with your person. Or you could be a soulmate connection with your person because the Lovers is the union of hearts and the union of souls. But what else is important about the Lovers is that it is a decision, a major decision that your person is making to be fair, to be honest, to be truthful and real with you and restore the balance and harmony to this relationship with you. So there is none more of this chaos and confusion and crazy stuff that your person has put you through ever again. The Lovers is also a card of the union of divine masculine and divine feminine. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What messages does the universe want to share with the collective, please? The Two of Swords. Interesting, because the Two of Swords is things have been at a stalemate with your person. There are two large black birds, black ravens or crows on this card if anyone resonates with those birds. But as well, the Two of Swords tells us things have been stuck. They've been in a stalemate with you and your person for some time because perhaps for many of you there's been no contact or communication from this person for a while. But what's interesting about the Two of Swords, it is also about two-way communication coming from your person because swords are things like ideas, decisions, and communication. And the Two of Swords would indicate that yes, there is two-way communication coming, but it's also a card of decision, which is interesting since it comes next to the Lovers and getting things unstuck between you and your person. So they will initiate communication with you. You don't need to initiate communication with them, especially if they're ghosting or if they have been running from you, to try and reach out and communicate with them under these kind of circumstances. Sometimes it can just push them further away. So right now, you guys, it's important that you stay solid in who you are, stay grounded, and just send them light, send them love, and say a prayer for them. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What messages does the universe have for the collective today, please? What do we need to know? The Hangman. Well, your person is definitely having a clearer perspective here. And we talked about that with the Sword of Truth that comes with that Justice card. Your person is seeing things so much clearer than they have in the past. And we've talked about that throughout this reading because we've been talking about how pain can be a powerful teacher. But so can the karma that comes with the Justice card. Justice is also a card of karma. And for some of you, perhaps your person is at the moment receiving a little bit of karma for their actions, their words, and everything else that they did to create all of this damage in this relationship that was so very hurtful and unnecessary to you. But the Hangman tells us your person doesn't want to let you go. They want to hold on to you. They want to hang on to this relationship, and they want to hang on to you. But they're seeing things clearer now. For some of you, they have come all the way through it, and they've had that clarity, and they are getting ready to start initiating communication here. For some of you, they are still in this space where they are figuring things out. But the Hangman tells us that they're going to be able to do that because it's all about clarity and this fresh perspective and seeing things as they really are instead of allowing their judgments, their insecurities, and all of their other stuff that they've been carrying around in their brain to cloud their thinking and to prevent them from seeing the truth. This is about your person getting it. The Hangman is ruled by Pisces, so sun, moon, or rising in Pisces. But this Hangman also tells us your person is going to be a better communicator, and they will make compromises with you. No more creating arguments and blaming you. No more flying off the handle for no reason. No more need to self-sabotage this relationship, because the two of you will resolve your issues, problems, and whatever through making compromises and having adult conversations with each other, because your person is growing up. What else does the universe want to reveal for this reading today, please? What messages does the collective need to know? What do we need to hear? What is going on here, please? The Fool. Wow, this reading is packed with major arcana. The Fool. Your person acknowledging that, yes, they were foolish and they have so much regret. They feel foolish for being immature. They feel foolish for hurting you. They feel foolish for everything they put you through, because they have seen the reality of everything with this hangman card. And they are acknowledging here that, well, they acted foolishly, they acted childishly, and they acted immaturely. They don't want to be that person anymore. They want to be a grown-up. They want to be an adult. They want to be emotionally responsible and mature and stable in this relationship with you. The Fool is ruled by the planet Uranus, and it tells us that anything can happen in the blink of an eye. You can get this communication from your person, because Uranus is the planet of unexpected things. And when the Fool shows up in a reading, everything can shift and change on a dime. Everything can spin and turn and be different from one moment to the next. The Fool tells us your person wants a fresh start with you. They are getting ready to take this leap of faith and take this giant step towards you and communicate with you to see if you are even willing to give them the chance to start over, because they don't really know. In their heart and in their soul they do, but in their mind they may not really know. But they want to have this union with you that comes with a Lover's card. That is all about the union of divine masculine and divine feminine. But when they start showing up, you will see them being more loving, more giving, more appreciative, more caring, more affectionate, more compassionate, and more generous with their love, as you have always been for them. And that's what they say here with the Justice card, right? You have given to them so much love, support, encouragement, nurturing, everything that they need to lift them up and raise their energy and their vibration. And perhaps they did that to you as well for a while, but they're acknowledging here that they stopped or never did. And that's part of these mixed signals and mixed messages. This is about your person having a major wake-up call. And they need it. They need this wake-up call to be able to move this connection to this place of union. But right now, they are still very much in their tears and feeling a lot of regret, a lot of sorrow and sadness for how they acted and for how they created this disconnect between you. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What messages does the universe want us to hear today, please? Broken heart, number 9. Well, this kind of like goes in line with what we've been talking about in this reading today. This card does come with number 9. And the number 9 does represent the end of a cycle, or the end of a chapter, even if you prefer me to say it that way, because we have been talking about the next chapter with your person. But this tells us that the end of this time or this cycle, this chapter of separation is coming to an end. It is going to start moving here with your person. This is about them getting unstuck. Once they have finished understanding themselves and worked on themselves and started to heal some of this stuff within them and acknowledge all of these things, and they're having this awakening, they're having these epiphanies, and they're seeing the truth of everything that they've ever done in this connection with you that was so hurtful, they will start making their way back to you. So let's see what else the universe wants us to know for this reading. What messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? What is going on here? What messages does the universe want to share with us, please? One Ring Circus. Yeah, so this is an interesting card because I really feel it tells us that your person, well, they feel like they're a bit of a clown in this one ring circus that they created by themselves through their foolish and childish behaviors. This is about your person missing you. They don't want to be in this one ring circus by themselves anymore. Actually, they don't want to be in the circus at all. They want to make their way back to you so the two of you can rebuild this relationship, because this is about starting over. The Fool and the Lovers is about union with your person. Going back to the tarot cards for a moment because this just hit me and I didn't see it earlier. So here with this Two of Swords that crowns this reading, yes, it's about getting communication from your person, but it's also about them making a decision. The Fool is about a major decision. The Lovers is about a major decision. And it's not about whether your person wants to be with you or not. It is the decision that they are making about what they're going to do and how they're going to do it to start restoring this relationship between the two of you. You've got all of this stuff here. Things are about to start breaking free from being stuck and getting moving, because the Fool leads the way. And yes, again, your person is acknowledging here they have felt foolish. They have felt like a clown with this one-ring circus. But they are about to start getting unstuck here, because they're acknowledging that their life without you is not so much fun. That being the clown in the one-ring circus has not been as fulfilling as they had hoped it would be. This is about them saying here, I miss you. I long for you. I think about you all the time. I am replaying all of my memories and my thoughts of you, and I just can't get you out of my mind, which is my major clue here with that hangman, that we belong together. Your person has always known you belong together, just like you have. They just weren't ready for this relationship. They resisted. They resisted going through the changes that they needed to go through. They resisted acknowledging that this relationship is real, perhaps, and that the two of you do belong together. But resistance is futile, because your person can't stop thinking about you, and they definitely can't they can't get rid of the pain that they feel for not having you in their life. Where was that? Somewhere under here? My mental health has suffered without you in their life. They're an emotional mess. This person is crying a lot, and they are missing you, just like you are missing them. And you may be feeling that coming from your person as well. Just try to identify, if you can, what are your emotions and what are their emotions. Theirs will feel very differently to you than your own, because you're familiar with your emotions. But when they're coming at you from their person, they will come at you whoosh, like all of a sudden, splat. There is all of this energy of sadness, and you don't know where it came from. It's like you wake up in the morning and you're in a bad mood, and you don't know why you're in a bad mood. It's that same kind of feeling when this emotional energy is coming from your person, if they have been dwelling on you or thinking about you a lot. So let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What does the collective need to hear? Well, this is the lunar god. This is the divine masculine. It comes with number 42. And if anyone resonates with 42, that card came with 15. If anyone resonates with 15 or 9. Well, we talked about 9. But with this masculine card, the divine masculine, we all have divine feminine and divine masculine energies in all of us. And it is a challenge to keep those energies in the balance that comes with that Justice card. It is a challenge. Sometimes we can get out of whack and out of balance. The divine masculine energy, though, now this has nothing to do with gender. It has nothing to do with anything like that. It is an energy. The divine masculine energy is all about making a plan, figuring out how they're going to approach, how they're going to communicate, and then following through with that plan, because the divine masculine energy takes action. This is not about you embracing the energy of the divine masculine at the moment, you guys watching this reading. This is about your person embracing the divine masculine energy that is within them, so that they can get the situation between the two of you unstuck and actually get it rocking and rolling here to this powerful union that comes with the Lovers. So let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What other messages does the universe have for the collective? What do we need to know? What is happening here? What do we need to know? What messages does the universe want to share with us? Grounding, stability, and security. Okay, so grounding is coming up a lot in these reading, guys. It just does on this channel and on our sister channel. And if you haven't found our other channel yet, it is Soulmates Twin Flames Tarot. And I will put a link in the description and pinned to the top comment. There are premieres on that channel daily, Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, as well as the premieres on this channel, which happen at 8 p.m. every day, Monday through Sunday, every day of the week at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. But grounding is coming up a lot. The energy on the planet right now is really chaotic because there are a lot of planets actually that are probably getting ready to go retrograde. And it's not Mercury, it's the big ones like Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, those guys, Jupiter, I think as well. Maybe it's Saturn. Can't remember. I will look that up before the next reading and figure that out. But the energy is very tense right now. And if your person is thinking a lot about you right now, as they are showing us they are in this reading, you are going to be feeling and picking up their emotions, their thoughts, their feelings. It's very important as well for you guys to stay grounded. Because when all of that is coming at you, it can kind of like make us feel a little bit, well, unstable. And this is about stability and security being restored to you, to your person, and to this relationship. But this also says growth and endurance. And what better words fit with that Lover's card? It is about growth, the growth that both of you have gone through during this time that you have been in separation from each other. But it is also about the growth that you will go through as you come into union with each other. Because remember, this is about divine union, the two of you coming together to keep writing this love story here. Let's get to the next chapter. I want to read it. I want to hear about it in the premieres. Come and chat with us. People are talking about how their situations are improving and changing with their person. So if you are doubtful or if you feel that this is just impossible, come join us for the premieres, guys, because people are sharing their experiences as they are starting to get communication and spending time and moving this relationship along with their person. And they've gone through all of these same things that you have in regard to their situation with their person of interest as well. But this is also about endurance. And that is what that Lover's card is about. The enduring connection of divine masculine and divine feminine, creating this rock solid, stable union. So let's see what other messages the universe wants to reveal for this reading today, please. What messages does the collective need to hear? The dragonfly. We talk about dragonflies a lot in the premieres as well as butterflies. Anyone resonate with dragonflies? Dragonflies are truly magical because it's about being lighthearted and adapting. It is about change and transformation and things coming into the light so they can heal. Your person is trying to battle their way back to the light. They're trying to heal. They're trying to transform. They are trying to change so that they can become this partner for you who will always be there for you, who will be rock solid for you, as stable as these giant rocks here that are forming this arch that doesn't look like it's put together with any kind of cement. That is stability there in those rocks, and this relationship with your person needs to be rock solid. They weren't a rock before. They were sand. And all of that sand was scattered everywhere because they were just fearful and they resisted this connection and they resisted the changes that they need to go through. But through their heartache and heartbreak, they are making the changes they need to make now so that they can find their way back to you. Remember, we talked about this in the very beginning. They have to feel all of this. They've got to deal with it. And that ultimately is what will help them heal it. And then they will find their way back to you. Let's see what else. What other messages does the universe want to share with the collective today? Picture. Looking at pictures, missing you. Yeah, see, so here we go. I'm obsessed with thoughts and memories of you. Yeah, your person is looking at pictures. They're missing you. And they are feeling nostalgic. Reviewing the pictures that they may have stored on their phone. Perhaps they have some in their house. Perhaps they have some hidden away somewhere in their house, in a drawer, or wherever your person stores their pictures. But as they look at these pictures, it makes them feel all of this nostalgia and start taking these trips again down memory lane, thinking about what should have been if they hadn't resisted this connection, if they hadn't resisted this love, or resisted making the changes that they have needed to make in their life so that they can be this partner that you need them to be. But they're working on that now because they are changing and transforming. We have that dragonfly that supports this transformation that's happening for your person. It is about them growing up. So they are no longer, what did that say? Childish and immature. It is about them finding that emotional maturity and stability that they need to be the partner who can be loving, giving, nurturing, supportive, and emotionally mature and stable with you. And that is the kind of partner that you guys need. Let's see what other messages the universe wants to reveal for this reading today, please. What do we need to know? Phoenix, new phase and rekindle. Yes, hallelujah. Let's rekindle. Let's get to this new phase. Let's get to this next chapter because we all want to read about your story with your person as you get to the next chapter. It is about renewal and growth and rising from the ashes. And perhaps your person did kind of like burn down this relationship with you when they created all of these problems. But as well, it tells us your person wants to restore this relationship with you because they want an opportunity with you to start fresh and start over. It is time for this new chapter. Your person wants to rekindle this relationship. Only this time, they will have their act together where you no longer doubt how they feel about you because their words and their actions will show you. You won't get any hot and cold from them, none of that up and down craziness, no more mixed signals, because as your person returns to rebuild this relationship with you, they will be all in, because that is what the combination of the Fool and that Lover's card is about. It is about them taking this giant step towards you, trusting in what they feel in their heart, and jumping in with both feet and coming towards you, explaining themselves to you, asking you to forgive them for all of this stuff because they have definitely been crying over you. And they want to see if you will give them this opportunity to start fresh, to start over, because ultimately this person sees this long-term union with you. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching and allowing us to share your journey. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you. Have a great day, everyone.